let's go on to our top 5 quarterback wide receiver duos. We'll go 5-1. Mahomes and Kelsey do not count. That's quarterback, tight end. We are sticking strictly to quarterback, wide receiver. Jack, you have your list?
I have my list. Yeah, I have it up.
All right. Why don't we start with you? We'll go with your top 5 quarterback, wide receiver.
I'm going to give 2 honorable mentions first, 7 and 6.
Very fair.
I had a hard time leaving them out. It was Kenny Pickett to George Pickens.
we were stunned. That is not in your top 5.
It's not my top 5. But I want to see how these two sophomores do. It should be interesting. I think they both take steps up. 6, I gave on first team out, so to say, is Aaron Rodgers to Garrett Wilson.
Nice.
And then my top 5, number 5, Dak to CeeDee. Number 4, Tua to Tyreek. Number 3 is Jalen Hurts to AJ Brown.
Okay.
Number 2, Josh Allen to Stephon Diggs. And number 1, I hate to say it, Joe Burrow to Ja'Marr Chase.
Wow. Okay. So Burrow and Chase, number 1.
I those two, especially now having played 2 years now together in the NFL
and college,
coming into the 3rd year now, it's gonna be
You're
fun.
expecting big things.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Not bad, Ziggy. I take it you'll be a little different than that.
Number 5 is going to make a lot of people mad here. No doubt about it. Justin Fields, DJ Moore.
Oh, no way.
Absolutely.
No way.
Look, Justin Fields is ascending. DJ Moore is ascending.
Ascending
I'm telling
as what?
Justin Fields can't pass.
What is he ascending as?
They are both ascending together. They're going to go Super Saiyan and light the NFL on fire as Justin Fields wins MVP.
All right.
Maybe it won't go that well. I probably won't, but Fields more. I'm telling you.
When I said that Ziggy's list was different, I did not know about that.
Oh, that's horrible.
No, okay, go ahead. 4?
4, Diggs Allen.
Okay.
Stephon Diggs, Josh Allen. Doesn't need more explanation.
Yep.
Number 3, Aaron Rodgers, Zach Wilson, or Garrett Wilson. Mm-hmm. Aaron Rodgers, Zach Wilson
would be amazing.
Bottom 32. They are a duo on the New York Jets, but not a duo.
That'll be my number 1. Aaron Rodgers to Zach Wilson.
If that duo takes the field, Andrew is going to tear MetLife brick by brick. So that's number 3, Aaron Rodgers, Garrett Wilson.
Okay.
Number 2, Burrow Chase.
Yep.
And number 1, you know what's coming. Kirk Cousins, Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson is just so good.
So
Kirk Cousins is, I think, a slightly above average quarterback, but Justin Jefferson is
whoa. Average quarterback.
Zach, I got to leave the show. Zach, I left the show early last week to not hear that tape. Don't give it to me. I don't want to hear it.
People last week ripped into Zach.
One person ripped into me. Everybody else thought it was great.
Zach,
they should.
Zach, minimal words.
All right.
Minimal
words.
What
do you mean?
That's my 5. Oh, what do we got? What do we got?
I think he's above average.
All right, my top 5 here. At 5, I have Tua to Tyreek Hill. I think Tua took some huge strides last year. We were questioning at the beginning of last offseason whether or not he would be able to grow as a downfield passer, and he led the league or was at the top of the league in almost every category. In Tyreek Hill, we saw career highs in receptions and yardage. It was just a great year for both of them. If Tua is able to stay healthy, they could even be higher on this list. 4, speaking of injuries, Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp. I know that they dealt with a lot last year, but we can't forget the season Cooper Kupp had just 2 years ago. It was 1,947 yards, 16 touchdowns on 145 catches. I get it that the injury concerns are very real, but these guys lit the league on fire. They were doing it last year before the injuries, so I got them at 4. 3.
They would have been number 1 heading into last offseason.
Oh, easily number 1. Again, age, though, Stafford's 35 years old. That's a concern. But they were too good 2 seasons ago for me to not put them on here. And I think these other 3 duos that I have are also just too good with the concerns to put them above. So I have Joe Burrow, Ja'Marr Chase. As Jack said, those guys have been playing together for a while, multiple seasons together there. Like if Chase is healthy, they're definitely easily top 3 on everyone's list. Number 2, Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, another duo that we've seen together for multiple seasons now. Diggs is top 8 in receiving yards every year since he's gotten to Buffalo. They've been great from day one. And like Ziggy, at number 1, Kirk Cousins and Justin Jefferson. And look, you might be surprised, but at the moment, tell me right now, the top 3 receiving. So first 3 seasons receiving yards leaders. Randy Moss is second with 4,163 yards. Justin Jefferson is first with 4,825. The guy is on pace statistically to be the greatest receiver ever.
They force feed him the ball.
You can't bash putting that number 1 having the best receiver in football. So that's fine by me.
Jefferson is 235 yards away from he would be the all-time leader in Bears receiving yards.
The Bears suck.
Bears receiving yards.
The Bears suck.
I just look at
we got a Dolphins fan here saying that Justin Jefferson gets fed the ball.
Yeah,
okay.
Okay.
He does get fed the ball.
You
What do you mean?
Tyreek Hill was the number 1. Tyreek Hill was the number 1 most targeted player in any offense by percentages last year. Justin Jefferson wasn't top 3.
So Jefferson, if you just take a look at him over the course of these past 3 years, though, each year going up in yards, he had 1,800 yards last year. I mean, these guys, if you take away Kirk and Jefferson, that Viking team last season is a 3-win team. The defense atrocious. The 2 guards,
maybe even 0.
The 2 guards, 2 of the worst guards in football. The running game was okay. It was spotty at best. And an aging Thielen. Until Hawkinson got there, it was just those 2 guys every week bringing the Vikings to victories. I think it's very reasonable to have them at 1.
If you talk about what MVP means by definition, having the most valuable player, he's probably the most valuable player in the NFL.
Jefferson came in at 5 last year.
Because you take him off, maybe besides Mahomes, but you take him off of Minnesota, that's 4-13.
So Kirk becomes average again.
Cousins has had, look, I have it right here. He's thrown for over 4,200 yards, top 9 in passing touchdowns the last 3 years.
I mean, Kirk Cousins,
he's a top 10 quarterback.
If I played him every week in fantasy 2 years ago, I would have won the league. Instead, I came in last.
Look at he's not Mahomes, he's not Allen, not Burrow. He's none of those top 8 guys we talked about. But there's another group of players that tier 2, tier 3, really probably that tier 3, and he's very easily can be argued as the best of those. So
I don't see him winning a Super Bowl.
All right, we're not. No. We're not getting into this again.
With that defense, no, they can.
Not with the defense.
I just have to say, people are going to come in the comments. They're going to be mad, especially at me, and honestly, fairly so. But no matter who you pick in your top 5, it feels like I felt this making the list. You have to leave a top 5 duo off, no matter what 5 you pick, right? Because nobody put in Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown. Would anyone be surprised if they're the best in the league next year?
They're my 3.
Oh, you put them in.
Yeah,
you're right. You put him in your 3. My bad.
But still,
CeeDee and Dak. Paul and I didn't put him in. Yeah, no, I know they're in your 5. I'm just saying, and
I left out.
You got to leave some good duo off.
I mean, we're missing Anthony Richardson and Pittman.
I left off Pickens. To a pick at the Pickens.
No, there are a lot of great duos at the moment, and we'll see how Lamar and Odell can be as well. Maybe they sneak into the top 10 by the end of next year. Probably not, but you never know.
Kyler and Hopkins.
Yeah, if Kyler wasn't hurt, but Hopkins also is gone. So
what about Mac Jones and who's on the Patriots?
Juju.
Yeah, Mac Jones and Juju.
Mac Jones and So there you go. There are your top 5 wide receiver quarterback combos.